Hey guys, before we get into the podcast, this episode is sponsored by Alka Power, Australia's #1 alkaline water, trusted for its high pH and ultra hydrating benefits. Whether you're training, recovering, or just staying sharp, Alka Power helps you keep your body in balance. Find it in major supermarkets, health food stores, and selected petrol stations across Australia. Go to alkapower.com.au if you want to learn more. Macro Foods, ready-made meals that actually hit your macros. Tasty, high-protein meals designed to fuel your goals without the prep time. Head to Macro Foods, that's Macro Foods with a Z.com.au, and use code MTP10 for 10% off all your orders. macrofoods.com.au and use code MTP10 for 10% off all your orders. Portion, Australia's natural single ingredient Aussie dog food. No fillers, no nasties, just real high protein treats like kangaroo jerky, goat's trotter. Go to portion.com.au. Use Muscle Talks 25 for 25% off your first order and Muscle Talks 10 for 10% off all your continued orders.
Third place, and back then 3 places. First place is qualified for Olympia. And it was the best moment in my life. I remember they called my name, I couldn't believe, and I think there was pictures from the stage, like I was standing and all girls congrats me. It was shock because first year as a pro and I got qualified for Olympia. You know what we're doing on stage, I think what we're doing it for fans, for audience. You exciting? Oh my god, sorry, yes, probably that is getting excited.
Hello, what's his name?
Ivan.
Hello. 5 times Miss Fitness Olympia, 10 times Arnold Classic champion, NPC IFBB Pro League promoter from the Joker, as I said, is that really a cigarette, which I will be asking, to Michael Jackson's performance like no other, the goddess warrior to now a mum. Before you defeat someone, you need to defeat yourself. Her family moved and gave up securities for her, learning to play the piano and take up acting. Will she get back into her fit mum body? She doesn't claim to be the best of the best, but competitor amongst the best. Please help me welcome Oksana. Now I've got to get this right. Grishina. How are you?
No worries. I've heard my name in different versions, so
yes.
no worries.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much for having me, and I just want to thank everyone for joining this podcast. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you so much.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, I was saying to you, look, let me just start this, and let's hope your partner doesn't, get intimidated. But you are extremely beautiful, and also, let me say, I've watched back your videos and I discovered, look, I'm not trying to say this podcast, though I've been doing it now for just over 2 years, and we're launching podcast 111 tomorrow. I saw you on a post that I think I saw Wendy Fortino message like, oh my God, that's amazing. And that was one of, I think, your 2007 probably
performance,
and it was so elegant. But I watched you and I was so entertained, and I was mesmerized and captured by you that I said, who is this woman? And why don't we do this anymore? Why isn't bodybuilding theatrical? Why have we forgotten that the stage is entertainment? The world, we do this. The only way something grows is if you entertain the people, and you did. You entertained the people. So, like I said, I researched you, and I thought, well, I'll ask you on, and here you are. So, how are you? And how's being a mum?
Oh wow, this is amazing journey, especially I'm all my life in sports since I was 8 years old,
Yes.
all my life, and now I'm 47.
Yeah.
So, and it was kind of, it was challenge to change your life completely and give birth to something so something so beautiful and amazing. Yes, but I couldn't be happier. This is my real gold medal. That's for sure.
I'll tell you something funny. I'm going to grab my phone as well because there's a reason why I'm grabbing it. But I'll tell you something. You're Russian, and I come from Greek heritage, Greek. So family is very important to us. You're probably Orthodox as well. I'm assuming maybe you're
Right.
Yeah, we're Orthodox.
Yes.
Chris is Orthodox. He's from Macedonia.
Yes.
But we're not going to talk about religion, because we're not with Monica Brandt. If we're with Monica Brandt, we talk religion, but that's another story. but we talk about houses. We talk about relationships. We talk about cars. We talk about the stage. All these goals, we speak loudly all the time. But two things that sits in the foundation of goals that you just never speak because it doesn't sound cool. But one is to get married, and two is to have a family. And when you do it, that is the biggest accomplishment of your life. Don't you think?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Having family and kids, it was my priority.
Yeah.
Like I always was thinking about it, but I'm kind of late girl. All my life I was late in everything I do.
Yeah.
Like it's meeting boyfriends, I was gymnast for a long time. So, everything was late in my case. That's why probably, I got my child so late.
Yeah.
But it was wonderful time for me.
Yeah.
It was exactly time for me. So it just message to all women and girls who's worrying about not having kids yet, but they want it. Your time will come. Your time will come, because I got pregnant. It's ridiculous, but funny. I got pregnant 3 months after I won my fifth title at the Olympia.
Wow.
So I was still lean, and it's just like a miracle. It's something like God and the anniversary, they just said, this is your time. So that's why no worries.
Yeah.
I mean, to all girls, if you really want it, if you dream about it, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's just everyone has their time.
Look, it's wonderful advice and good way to start. I always wonder, how are we going to start this podcast? But I remember once when I was young, I remember seeing an uncle in a cafe once, and he asked me, he goes, Steve, what are you doing? And I said, oh, good. I said, and it's not only just family, but it's something he said, how he said it to me. I said, I was 27, I think, and I bought my first property. And I said, I just bought a property. And he goes, oh, very good, Steve. The ethnics like you to buy property and have 5 jobs. That's what they want. They want you to have 5 jobs and buy property. So I said to him, but I wish I started earlier. And he said, no. He said, your time is now.
Right.
Now you start. And so it's kind of like the advice you give. Everything starts now. We can't go back, change the past. But today,
absolutely.
So like you said, great advice for everybody out there, because I know this sport, from what I hear with the women and maybe the men, but mostly the women, they sacrifice a lot for this sport, and this sport can be ruthless. This sport is ruthless. The sport firstly should pay these athletes a lot more money. I don't know why such a sport that involves your health, well-being, and everybody wants the diet now. Golfers want to eat chicken and rice. Soccer players want to eat chicken and rice. Businessmen want to eat chicken and rice. We seem to have cracked the code, but we don't get paid enough. So
Right.
I think, like you said, just be patient, go and get your goals. But like you're trying to get back the fit mum body. How are you going with it?
Oh, wow. This is real challenge, and I'm happy about. I love challenges,
Yes.
I know how to get in shape to get title Miss Fitness Olympia. I know how to get just normal shape as a gymnast, because I've been on diet all my life,
I can imagine.
Steve. It's just since I started gymnastics, there is some special diet now, fitness, bodybuilding, and now another challenge. Like I was, oh my God, I lost already 45 pounds.
Wow.
I was very large.
Yeah.
And again, it's just genetic, Of course, I always follow diet. I was trying to eat right, but this is different. You woman who deliver child, so you have to go through all these, steps. And now 45 pounds, I'm just so happy about it. I need just to lose more, of course.
Yeah. Of course. Well,
I'm in process.
Yeah.
But since I delivered my child, and it was very difficult, I had C-section, urgent C-section. I stand up like the first woman. I was stand up in the hospital and start to do some exercises, which doctor told me like, "Are you crazy? Not now. Wait." I'm like, come on, just something.
I know.
Just something. Yeah, because it's my life. I just can't be without it. So, and first day I got home, of course, I was trying to do my bicycle at home and something, and my kid with me all the time at the gym. I always bring him at the gym. He now can feel so comfortable at the gym around these dumbbells, this loud sound when someone drop dumbbells. So this is this is my life, and I want to bring him into my life and introduce it to my child, because so he should know what his mom doing.
Well, it's funny. You know what? I'm going to tell you something. You're still going to be challenged, and I'll tell you where. When kids, like I've got two kids. I've got a daughter and a son. My daughter is turning 22 and my son is 19. And the moment my daughter was born, like I've said this before, 22 years ago, I lost my breath for her. And even today when I see her, I still lose my breath. You will never. And also when we had a son, then my son took all the glory. Like now your son is taken over from your partner. I feel sorry for your partner. Your son gets everything. You know what I mean? Gets everything.
Yes.
Hey guys, I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed, who is following us on all platforms, but especially here on YouTube. And if you're listening to us on Spotify, please, if you could do us a big favor, which helps us reach more people, get better, bigger, greater. We've already had some great guests anyway. Everyone's been a treat. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you're notified every week a new podcast that is launched. And I just want to say a big thank you. But again, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and enjoy watching Muscle Talks podcasts. The one thing the challenge will be is as he grows up, you'll be buying food for him, but he won't eat it. And then you eat it. So you got to be careful not to eat his food, because I did. And I think I put on nearly 20 kilos because when the kids don't eat the food, you paid for it and you feel like, I should eat this food. But learn, even if you pay for it, throw it in the rubbish.
Trust me, it's not possible. Listen, it's not possible. I'm like, it's in my head. Can you imagine doing sports since 8 years old? So it's in my head.
Well,
so
I wish you luck. I wish you luck.
Thank you.
I wish you luck.
Yes, but I totally understand you. Yes. And sometimes even now he starts to eat something, some food. He's 7 months.
Yeah.
And, sometimes I want to finish his food.
Yes.
Yes,
Well, hopefully
yes,
you're stronger.
but
Hopefully you're stronger than me because I failed badly. I put on so much weight uh,
yes,
that I
I totally,
yeah no
yeah, I
go on.
yes, I totally understand. But no, there is no excuses. I was always very strict to myself, and I strict with people who I train.
Okay then.
I strict with my life, just very it's become part of my life, discipline and everything. Yes, being a mom, it's kind of like I'm a little bit lost
Of course.
because yes, I don't know. It can be discipline because you have kids who can who crying, who wants something right now. It's just kind of like I was lost for the as a mom.
Mm.
But now it's getting back together, and it's just, yeah, I get my head back. And obviously I understand some woman who has depression,
Yeah.
after delivery. So, and I had deal with this, but my husband is the best, so he was really helpful.
Good on him.
We talk, yeah, because I had like two realities, one reality and another reality which is not exist. This reality was very tough to have deal with. So my husband said, no, this is not exist, trust me, I can see it. So yeah, it was very,
Good tip.
that's the only what I didn't expect. I was very happy being pregnant and delivery my child, but this depression I didn't expect. So I was like, wow, what it is. I can deliver it as many as I can, but I don't want to have deal with this depression thing. So which is something like I didn't expect at all, And of course, my doctor, he sent me to specialist just to talk, and I said no. If I go, I will think that I'm crazy.
Okay.
I wanna think I'm good. I have my husband, yeah, but it also happens when family have no support. Like my family, it's all in Russia. My mom, my dad, my sister, and we here just two of us, my husband and I. And of course, after C-section, every woman will understand you can't do something physically, and that's why, of course, it was like all together, no sleeps. That's why this problem happens. But now I'm good, and I just very thankful to my husband because he's the best supporter.
So
Yeah.
what would you we won't leave this topic for a moment, but if someone's listening now, some women, what advice would you give them, especially they're predominantly, I'm assuming they've had a baby and they've got a partner. What would you seek advice to them in relation to this? What would you say?
Well, I'm gonna say everything will be fine 100%. Just give a time. For some women, this depression can be 1 month, for some 2, for some 6 months, for some year. So, but it's gonna go away. I promise you. It's just something with hormones and life challenges.
Yeah.
Yes. So situation, we all have different situations in life, but don't worry. Everything will be all right. Just give it a time. Just give it a time.
And
Yeah.
and tell me, well, no, I'll tell you. Sorry, it was me. God, I sound like a goose sometimes. Anyway, what I was going to say is, do you know what I've realized? And this will reassure you. Do you know? I know what it's like to be a father for a 21-year-old daughter. But do you know? I don't know how to be a father for a 22-year-old. Your children will always show you. So never try to get ahead of your son. Just keep up with him, because you can't get ahead. You learn parenting with the eldest one. The eldest child will show you parenting the next year. But if you think you can get ahead, you don't. So just be mindful to take your time, because you want to be in the moment to know he steers you and you steer him, but you can't get ahead. You don't know.
Absolutely.
See, you don't know what it will be like as a 3-year-old, as a parent. You don't
True,
know
true.
what you'll be like 5-year-old. Even
Yeah,
your parents, are you the eldest? Are you the eldest?
I'm the oldest.
Yeah, so
Yes.
your parents don't know what a 48-year-old daughter is like. Your parents will learn from
Right.
you still today.
Yes.
So just know
Yes.
we never get ahead of our elders, but
Yeah.
we want to keep up. That's, I think, the problem. I think many people feel defeated, but forget about getting ahead of the kid. Just keep up. Just
Yes.
keep up with the kid.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes, I'm totally agree with you. You know, you just all your kids needs is just love
yeah,
and just be loved. And that's I think that's it. Be close to mom and dad, and you know, that's all we want to give him. And we're not planning to, you know, push our child to do something.
yeah.
If he like to play on piano,
That's it.
please do.
Yeah,
Yes, but of course I'm not gonna give advice. I can't give
you
advice to
can.
someone who
Sure.
has kids older, you know. Like I can give advice from my experience,
Your experience only.
what was past.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. Yes, absolutely, but you're right. Yes, we just should, yeah,
Be in the moment.
they be in the moment. True.
All right, I'm going to go through a few things here because I had to put it on my phone. But I'm going to speak about some of your accolades. All right, some of your titles. I'm not going to speak. Well, look, obviously, I know you did some university, but I'll go with more of your competitive side. So you Russian championship overall fitness champion in 2004, and I believe to 2006. 2005, it's going to be a long list. So I want everyone to hear this. 2005, 2006, awarded best non-Olympic sportswoman of the year in the oh my God, I've been saying it all night. Kaliningrad region.
Kaliningrad. Yes.
Kaliningrad region.
Kaliningrad.
2005 European Championship overall fitness champion, 2006 World Championship overall fitness champion, 2007 All-Star Pro Fitness 3rd place, 2007 European Super Show Fitness 16th place, 2007, we're going to go for a while here, Olympian Fitness 7th place. That was the routine that I saw you compete.
Yes.
Wow, I just fell for you. I just said, oh my God, who's this woman? 2008 New York Pro Fitness Classic Fitness 7th place. Let me keep going. One moment. Wait.
Yeah, it's just, you know, it's a very long list,
It's a long list.
of my competition going to get my title. Right now, you know, life is so different right now. Back then, just to get pro card for me, it took me just I have to be Russian champion overall. I have to be European champion overall and world champion. So only after those titles, I can apply for pro card. And now people.
Yeah, what do you think about now? What do you think about all that?
I promoter myself.
You are a promoter, yeah.
I have deal with, and I see many athletes who won pro card. They not appreciate it. Most of them not appreciate it. I don't know even reason. Because, you know, it wasn't for him experience. It wasn't for him so hard to get this pro card. That's why they not really appreciate it, and they don't know what to do. So when they become a pro, start to compete with others professionals, they give up because, you know, other professional athletes, it's, you know, some of them very, yes, it's a different level. So that's why, you know, it's very different sports now. It's very hard. That if you see, I have so many years to get my title, Olympia title. And I talk with young athletes right now, and they want Olympia title tomorrow, like right now. I'm like, listen, it can happen. Just look at all bodybuilders, Olympian bodybuilders, Ronnie Coleman, Phil Heath, Derek, you know, and it's take so much work, so many years to deserve this title, to really earn it. And these athletes right now is different generation, you know, they just want it now. Like are you logical? You think
I
logical?
know.
This is great. Of course, we all are dreaming about winning title. We all want it, but it's not for one day. It's take time, and you really have to love the sport to just go and winning the title. It just just generation is a little bit different right now than it used to be. So for me, it's take long time, to get my first Olympia title. I think I won in 2014, my first Olympia title.
But do you think, because it seems to be the conversation at the moment, and look, I mean, I've never competed. I've competed with life with bodybuilding. Like I said, I started at 18 and I could have competed, but I think I was intimidated by the stage. I wasn't intimidated about doing the best I can, dieting, prepping for something. It just, I actually probably didn't do myself. I didn't do myself any service. I should have competed. I guess it was something that I believed everyone was possibly better, and I was worried about losing or not just losing, but being critiqued and maybe I'm not good enough. Where I felt, and I've never been a person that was also. I was just a 50% student at school. I tried so hard, but all I could do is get 50%. I couldn't. I couldn't do something. I don't know why, but what I've realized, what I'm good at is I'm good at focusing and making things happen. So I could have done bodybuilding on stage. I could have, and I could have been better at school, but I kept comparing myself too much to others, and that defeated me. You know what I'm trying to say? Because I compared completely all the time of others, like him. Go on.
Yeah, well, like I said, you have to compete with yourself first.
Yeah.
So, and that's your key to success.
Yes.
And if you will think about how this one look, how this one guy, you are all people different. You have to bring your best. That's all. And let judges to decide and just see yourself how you look compared to others. You will never know how you will look compared to others until you step on stage. So, and of course, there's a lot of critics and a lot of negativity. It's always when you get successful, it's always around you. Thank God my time, there was no social media, so it wasn't that much. But right now, just look what's going on online. It's just crazy. So people faking it. It's insane. Yeah. That's why just for real athletes who's working hard to reach their goal, not just working for social media, just real athletes. I'm talking about Olympics, champions, Olympia champions, like at our show Olympia. So they focus on doing better job. They focus on being at the gym and working hard, to progress, to make results, to step up on next level. And that's all you need. And to being critical to yourself, yes, you definitely should have some team who you trust, your coaches or friends who you trust and who critical you for right reason. But like I said, you have deal with it's not UFC, right? You coming on stage on your own. It's just you. So you have to defeat yourself first, and then you definitely will make a step forward.
Yeah, I agree with you because obviously now my mindset has changed. Now it's not, but it takes some time sometimes to learn this. Sometimes you can learn it younger. Like I said, you being a parent later in life, me learning the motivation later in life. But also what I realized is sometimes I don't think I had the people around me. And I know, and unfortunately it's sad to realize the people you love or the friends you have, you wanted to predominantly please them, but they were never pleased until you had to learn to please yourself. And those that wanted the best for you stuck around. So I think the advice here is, like you said, the first person you need to challenge and the first person you need to, I guess, make happy or believe you are trying your best is yourself. And then you take on the world. I think that's the advice I'm hearing. Hey guys, how important is hydration? How important is water? Alka Power, Australia's #1 alkaline water, trusted for its high pH and ultra hydrating benefits. Whether you're training, recovering, or just staying sharp, Alka Power helps keep your body in balance, hydrated. Find it in major supermarkets, health food stores, and selected petrol stations across Australia. Australia's #1 alkaline water. So important, alkaline water. I can't stress it enough. High in pH, ultra hydrating, Australia's #1 alkaline, comes in various sizes. And if you'd like to learn more, go to alkapower.com.au.
Yes, and right now I see so many people who just talking too much,
They are talking too
like
much.
I gonna no, not
No, not you, not me. Oh, no,
I'm
yes,
about
people.
I'm about athletes, yes, who just I'm gonna win this, I'm gonna get this, and they do nothing. Like, if you really wanna do something in life, you really doing it. You're not just talking about it. So, and like in my case, I remember I first time came to United States in 2007 just to see professional fitness, Olympia, just to see these girls and just look at them and decide how, do I fit? Do I fit to this line?
Yeah.
So, and I know I'm different. I know I have different performances, absolutely total different. But I said, why not? I'm here for this. So, and doesn't matter how people will critique me, So I decided to step on stage with the pro. So, and I will never regret it because it was wonderful years of my life of growing as a performer, as a person, as an athlete. So, yeah.
Definitely. Like I said, I think as well, we talk about, you said something about athletes talking. It's not just them, everybody. It's not just athletes. Everyone believes they're a life coach and they're 22 years old. Everyone believes they're a mentor and they're 21 years old. Like, I mean, I'm 56. By accident, I have wisdom now because I'm 56. I didn't ask for it. I can look back and my son may ask me a question and I can say,
Right.
I remember when I was 19, because that's wisdom. But
Yes.
it's just funny when I see life coach, all this hacking, how to get bigger bicep, how to make money, how to do this. And I think you're just wearing one suit, standing in front of the bank, acting like you're some entrepreneur. I'll tell you a funny story. Can I share you one? I like sharing funny stories.
Absolutely.
One time I was in my house and I got a financial advisor to come, to tell me what to do with my money. All right. And he came to my house.
This is already funny.
Yeah, it's already funny. He come to my house and he come inside. He's nice guy, right? Sits in my house. He's maybe in his 30s, right? I'm in my 40s. He comes,
Yeah.
and I said, and he comes, I know I'm going to sound rude now, but he comes in one Kia. And I think, this person going to tell me how to make money? I have 6 cars outside and I have property, artwork. I said, what's he going to tell me why he drive a Kia? So when he come in, I said, maybe I should give you advice.
Yes.
Because I'm thinking,
really
I'm going to take advice from a nice person, but he
Yes.
drive one Kia and I don't know where he lives. He didn't want to tell me how I'm going to make money. I said, I just said, this is a funny world, because it's not his fault. He has Kia. I too have shitbox car. Don't worry, when I was young. And even now, I win money, lose money, make stupid mistake. But I look and I think, and you know what I said to him? I said, can you tell me where the next property, which place in Australia or which area in Australia is going to have property boom? He goes, I can't tell you that. I said, you are a financial advisor. I said, I could tell you. I could tell you where I think it's going to improve. You just want to take my money to put it into superannuation. So when I'm 80 years old, I use my money then. I said, brother, I love you. See you later.
Yes.
So this is the fitness industry. This is also the fitness industry.
Listen, and it's the same. Sometimes I have clients to train, and sometimes a lot of people writing me, like, Oksana, please, can you help me to get in shape? I don't know. I need advice. I need workout program, nutrition program. I said, yes, sure. And then I check their profile, and on their profile says the best coach ever. Like, I'm like, listen, and programs for their clients and everything. I'm like, listen, I can't understand. You the best coach ever. Why are you asking me for advice?
I know. Oh, that's funny.
It's just, so it's just very funny what's going on right now,
Even Chris said to me, because I kept, at the beginning of the podcast, I kept reading pro. I kept reading pro. I mean, this person's a pro. This person's a pro. I said, Chris, we've got to get them on. They're a pro. They're a pro. They're a pro. He goes, Steve, if a cleaner wrote pro and they're a cleaner, you're going to get them on because they're a pro. I said, oh, right. Is everyone a pro now? So everyone's a pro because everyone has, you know what I
mean? Yes. That's funny.
Yes. Yeah. So I feel like maybe, look, because it's a good conversation, do you think it's not, I don't think it's necessarily the athlete's fault. Hear me out. What I think is, even in all sports, we seem to give trophies to everyone. All the kids play soccer, they all get trophy. They play bodybuilding, they all get trophy. But in the past, you and me, you either came first, second, or third, and we didn't know the rest. And your goal was, I just want to be first, second. You didn't want fourth. You didn't want fifth. You definitely didn't want last. But you came last sometimes. You came last. But and you went home with nothing, I guess. This is before getting Pro Card, like I said. You get last. Okay. You didn't give up. But now today, I think the federations are doing participation award too much. That's what I think. The federation, they're the ones that can police it accordingly, not the athlete. The federation. What do you think?
I'm agree with you. Yes, it's total different, but it's not just in bodybuilding.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
In every sport right now, because you know what kids doing. Kids playing games. They don't want to do sports. Yeah. That's why somehow we want to, get them interested to get in real sport. Kids doesn't want to play. Like, I have professional coach in soccer in Russia, my friend, and he said, you can't believe in the break where they playing, right? And in the break, we have to talk about some technique, some tactic, what we can change on the field, and they just get their iPhones and just playing some soccer game inside of this game. It's not just in bodybuilding. I think it's in generally something changed. If we talk about our sport and bodybuilding, I'm promoter in Russia, and there is huge competition between federations, because Russians are the biggest federation in bodybuilding sport. So it's like really big competition. So I have deal with so many things. That's why as promoter I want to invite athletes and I want to give them as much as I can. There's a lot of medals for everyone, like you said, even for last place. Yes. Yeah, it's probably, you said right, it's because of huge competition, but also let's say at the Olympia, I was at the Olympia, I don't remember, 2022, I think, when I injured my leg. And I talked to fans that I know for years because I've been competing since at the Olympia since 2007. So, and fans, they came and they said, listen, I see so many athletes who's going to compete, who's qualified for Olympia. I don't know anyone. Like, I didn't even see online, like, who is this? There was one year where there was a lot of athletes who qualify for Olympia, because now federation change a little bit the system, only first place qualify, but before there was point system.
Yep.
So, and there was a lot of athletes who qualify for Olympia, and people doesn't even know most of them, you know. So they said back then it was easier. There is like Jay Cutler, you know, Dexter Jackson, Phil Heath, like we knew everyone by names, but now we don't know who's who and where they're from.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm glad they changed the system because, you know, fans not gonna get lost.
Yeah.
Yes, but yes, you agree. It's not just in our sport. I think it's every sport because of this, you know, iPhones and everything. I don't know what's gonna be next.
I think it's also.
Honestly.
I think it's also we don't. I don't think we're teaching resilience, but we don't want to upset our children. And as parents, we get too involved with our kids. We're too much wanting to talk to the coach. Why did you not put my son on the field? Because I did soccer coaching too. Or why did he not get a trophy? Where my dad, when he took me to soccer, I think he didn't, when I grew up, like we just knew the rules. The rules were soccer rules, not my rules. Now we all want to make our own rules with people. We want to talk to the coach. My dad would never talk to the coach. My dad would never talk to the federation. Like my dad would just come and sit on the sideline and with his Greek friends watch us play soccer and scream. And he liked talking to the other fathers because he felt this was good. New friends, he made new friends. But he did not come to sit next to the coach and say things. Yeah, because he felt that's not his job. And now everybody wants.
I'm agree.
Yeah, you know.
The same, absolutely the same was with my mom and my dad when I did gymnastics and rhythmic gymnastics in Russia, very popular and very selective. So they may not get your kid if they don't have genetic for this, you know, only if kid is have future. So, and my mom never ever got involved even talking to coach, because coach knew what they're doing. Yes, I may cry. I cried a lot, you know, going back home. But she said, Oksana, is everything okay? Yes, mom, I'm going to deal with this, you know. And they never talk to coaches, never. But right now, can you imagine if your kid coming back home with tears?
Oh my God, he's crying. I know.
Yes, but because of this discipline, because of this past, I am who I am now. You know, I'm an athlete with 5 titles, especially coming from other country, has nothing in my pocket when I start living in the United States. So it's, you know, that's who I am because of my past, because of my struggle, because of, you know, because of my life.
Yeah.
So,
I found, I think, like I said, and I think people are forgetting the other titles. There's not just if it's just Olympia, I guess, you're missing out on experience on like, Lee Priest once said on the podcast, he said, by doing competitions and losing, you learn to get better. And the more you do, the more you prepare yourself for the big stage, which is possibly Olympia. So I think some people aren't looking at some other competitions to continually get the opinion of the judges, to continually improve themselves, and they go to the big stage, and they give it the one big shot at it, I guess, and or they're aiming too high too fast, and they realize all that work was a surprise, the mistakes they made, where they should make the mistakes a little bit earlier towards getting to the big moment where you've critiqued the mistakes, not leaving it. It's like being an Olympic champion in swimming, and on the biggest day of your life, the 100-meter swim, which is probably done under a minute, and and you've trained for years, and you get it wrong because you haven't mastered diving off the board, diving off the whatever, you know what I'm saying? There's so many little things. So I think,
Yes.
that's why, I think I think the federations should, I think they're the ones that police it. They need to be strict, and they need to know that some people are going to be happy and some people are going to be sad. But as long as they're sad for the right reasons, that they're teaching them resilience. We need to teach in our children, in everyone. But let's talk about your quote. Before you defeat someone, you need to defeat yourself. What does that mean?
Well, my whole career was about, of course, definitely about improving my body, because we, like everyone, have posing around, but it was mostly about performance. So, just to improve and bring something new, and not competing with some girls. Right now, I'm sure fitness is different, but, back then, I think it was always like this, but I was competing with myself all the time. Of course, if I wouldn't deliver my performance as I wanted, I would be sad. But if I did great job, I know it, but I got not in top 5, let's say, I wouldn't be sad. It's great, but I have to work more. I have to look what judges want me to do. Sorry, and so it's more about. It was more about defeating yourself, working and improving yourself. And my routines, I don't know if you saw any of them, but they all different, and it's story. Even when I start to compete, I decide to take acting classes, because when you come up on stage, you see million people. So you performer, you an actress, you have to know how to entertain people, but mostly how to express your feelings, what you want to say to your audience, why you're doing this move. Every move should have meaning, be meaningful. So it means something. So that's why I decided to do acting classes, and it helps a lot. And I become an actress, even become an actress.
Wonderful.
Yes. So,
I know.
Yes, but it was amazing, because people paying money coming for the show, and promoters, organizers paying so much for this stage. Just look at the Olympia now, this stage Olympia. It's I don't know how much it costs. It's crazy. And yes, and of course, I know every division got to get, especially fitness. I'm talking about fitness. Of course, should be price money should be higher, because it's tough. But I was sitting in audience last year, being pregnant, and I don't know. I was like, we should bring something that makes fitness entertaining and very popular. Like, so people pay money for you, just for you to go and see you. Then promoters probably will raise the money price, because I don't know. It's great to see gymnastics moves and everything, but back then I remember when people was coming just to see me from different countries, and just to see performance live, because online it doesn't. This.
Yeah, of course.
Yes. So I don't know. It's very.
I think I've been speaking like this for like since we've done the podcast. The thing is, we shouldn't rely on the athletes' parents, family, friends to just be the ones that buy tickets to watch an event. It should be something. I know it's crazy to sound like this, but it's got to become like the Super Bowl. There's got to be halftime entertainment, or there's got to it's got to be like Phantom of the Opera, or it's got to be Les Mis, or it's got to be something where and yes, if there's a draw card and it's fitness is the draw card that's going to create the Phantom of the Opera, the Les Mis, the theatrics, and that's your somewhat like the Super Bowl. The game is the most important part, but some of the bits to the game, well, yeah, because people will pay for that. If you are entertained, you know, and then like I said to you, that's why we pay money to go to the theater, because it's not like a movie. The theater it deserves $60, $100, whatever it is, whatever you're paying to see an actor, or even singers. I mean, if they just sat on stage with a microphone, which I guess Ed Sheeran can, but the thing is, but most people put on a spectacular, and I think bodybuilding has the opportunity to turn it into a spectacular, and I believe that prize money should and will hit the millions, and I think sponsors will come along as long as they see the correct people are buying tickets, because you can, like I said, you can give pro cards out and you can do discount codes. That doesn't do anything for the sport. But when athletes are being paid by sponsors and people are sitting down, logging on, wanting to watch it online, like the UFC. I mean, to go to the UFC, I did not know. It's like a $2,500 ticket. My God.
Yes.
Like, really? $2,500 ticket? I mean, Milosh is paying, I don't know what he's paying. But the thing is, but also the venues like the pubs, the hotels, they know they pay a lot of money to put UFC up on the television, but people are going to come and eat, buy alcohol, buy food, and watch an event. So this is how I think bodybuilding needs to start seeing who will stream it, why they're streaming it, why they're going to pay for it. And that is when you put on a spectacular. Like, it's got to be a spectacular. Not, to be honest, again, I mean, I'm going to get critiqued for this, but sometimes having 60, and I'm not saying 60 men's physiques, 60 bikini. I mean, I'm tired. I can't work out the difference. But maybe less is more, but put a spectacular on. Yeah?
Yeah. Well, you see, the federation is definitely trying to, change it, because there is so many shows. Like, they trying to not put on shows. Promoters all wants what? They want popular divisions, right? Because it's bring them money, it's bring audience. So, but of course, federation doing absolutely amazing job. They doesn't let, right now, they doesn't let every promoter to do bikini show or classic physique show because it's most popular. They trying to control it, but promoters wants it because it's money. So, and obviously it's a lot of now it's a lot of qualifications from classic physique and bikini, because it's popular divisions. So it's, but trust me, federation, I work with federation for last 6 years, and they absolutely amazing during the rules and during like everything, but it's just because of a lot of promoters, and you can't control everyone. So it's, and a lot of athletes, just see a lot of athletes worldwide right now, a lot of pros, like you said, a lot of pros, and everyone is different, everyone is on media, everyone trying to
Well,
But we want, the most important, that we want athletes. We want real
and
athletes
prize money
who love,
and get good prize money.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, who loves to compete. Honestly, I'm telling you, I know it's about, everyone is thinking about prize money, but for me, then sometimes I didn't even know how much I got,
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But for me, it was so much pleasure right here because audience gave me stand applause, because audience came and said, "Oh my God, this is something." That was the best award for me, honestly, because I truly love the sport and I truly want to, create something. This is inspired me. I even got goosebumps about thinking next performance, because this is so much fun. But obviously, yes, I can tell that it's not much for fitness, obviously, because fitness deserves more, because it's very dangerous sport
Yeah.
and risky sport. But come on, we got to be more entertained. Then we have to do even better job, so people would come and see us. There is not much audience who wants to see fitness, who coming for fitness,
Yeah, I
you
think I
know.
think yeah, I think there's got, like I said, look, business is a funny thing. You're trying to predict, you're trying to create, you're trying to manipulate, you're trying to promote, and it's a skill, but I think maybe again, if anyone's, I think sometimes you've got to look at the sports that are succeeding and constantly succeeding, like the UFC. What's Dana White doing? Why
Hmm.
why can he make slapping a face, what's it called, slap thing?
Yes.
Why is he, what I mean is, there's something more than just putting two people on stage slapping each other's face. There's something about the attraction. I think like I said, I think we need to look at certain models and see
Hmm.
and dissect it inside the model to wonder why there's that growth. You know what I mean? And like I said, and
Yes.
I'll tell you something that the UFC does very well,
Hmm.
and something you said. Do you know the UFC? You don't even know the fighters. You don't know them. You don't know them.
Hmm.
But the UFC makes you know them. They announce them prior,
Hmm.
for weeks
Hmm.
before the fight. It's only you go look this person up. I think
Yeah.
maybe pre-contest needs to improve, like the pre-contest.
Hmm.
You know what I'm trying to say? So let's hope that is that your son?
Yes.
Oh, is he okay?
Yeah. Yes, he was his father. Yeah,
Okay.
but
Well, let's keep going, because I mean, there's so much more, and I know you gave me
yeah, but what you said, I think it's got to be teamwork.
teamwork.
It's
Yeah,
teamwork,
yeah,
it's promoters, federation, organizers,
yeah.
plus athletes, we athletes. So it's teamwork for audience, for our fans, for everyone to bring something great together and make a step forward for the next show, for the
100%.
biggest next Olympia. So it's got to be all together, like everyone, if everyone doing great job, and athletes to put on great competition, like, I don't know, it's gonna be very fun. It's, yeah.
Well, to help the federations, and if they wanted my advice is this: and I'll tell you something, when you go see a movie, the reason you go see a movie is because a few things. Wait, the trailer to the movie and the actor promoting the movie.
Hmm.
Once the movie is launched and you buy the ticket, there's no more money. So you always got to be pre movie. You need to be focusing before the fight, before the
Yeah.
stage. Everything is
I,
beforehand. Too many
hmm.
people are losing the beforehand challenge to make something people to go to. Like a boxing match, they
Hmm.
show everything the boxers fight, arguing, promoters talking weeks before. But when the
Yeah.
fight happened, if they didn't do the effort beforehand, so even
Hmm.
you, when you go on stage to perform fitness, you've already done the work. And I think sometimes promoters need to be pre the competition. Everything needs to be loud. Before the competition, it needs to be loud. And they're not being loud enough.
Yes, and I think Olympia does something.
Yeah.
There's Olympia TV, and
They're doing a great
really,
job, yes.
yes, and this is great. Absolutely, yes, to bring athletes, top athletes together, train and show, how they feel about
Talking,
each
yeah,
other.
yeah.
Yes, I think they do something.
I think they're doing
Yeah.
a great job. I think they're doing a job. But let's quickly just go. You started at the age of 7, which seems like it was late, apparently. And your mum told you to go give this a go, right? Obviously, your coach saw talent in you. Your dad, that was in military, that moved around a lot, finally, or not finally, at one stage, just when they were going to get a secure home, you changed that for them because they saw that you had something special. So in other words, it just seems like the people around you and obviously you following this guidance, but people sacrificing helped you get to where you needed to get to.
Yes. Wow. Whew. There was so much sacrifices, like I I left my country, United States for me it was absolutely different. I didn't speak English at all. I was studied German in university. So no friends, no job. You know
Yeah.
how it is for immigration. It's tough life for immigrants. But my my goal to be a great performer in fitness, to be memorizable in fitness, that what makes me keep to going, because of course a lot of challenges in our life, and but without sacrifice nothing happens. Come on. Come here.
You can bring the baby on. Yes, of course. Is there?
Hi, come here. Oh, you
Everyone's nothing.
exciting. Oh my God, sorry. Yes, probably that is getting excited.
Hello. What's his name?
Ivan.
Ivan. Hello.
You excited?
Yeah, of course. I see a leader
Yeah.
there. I see a great leader.
Yeah. Okay. Mommy coming soon.
Yeah, soon. So, but the thing is, and I've not done this. I don't know if you're like to sacrifice your own life for your child. Like your dad was given a permanent residence, meaning a permanent settlement in his military life, to move to a certain part of Russia to get, government housing and everything secure and locking down. But because there wasn't a gymnasium there, they asked you at your young age. I mean, how could they trust you at a young age? But they did. What did you want to come with us? And you said, I prefer to pursue the gymnastics part. And your family thought, and your family decided to follow you.
Yes, I was 9 years old.
9.
I was nine.
Who listens to a
9 years
9-year-old?
Yes, and I did gymnastics for 2 years.
Yeah.
I started 8, even 1 year, and I was very successful as gymnast. And as coaches told me so. And of course, my father have to move, and they asked me, Oksana, so we have to move to change country because I start to do gymnastics in Latvia, not in Russia. So we have to move. And coach said she's doing so great, guys. If you want, she can stay in Olympics team, and just continue. We have special places for kids, for talented gymnasts.
Yeah.
Yes, athletes. And they asked me just for fun, like, Oksana, are you gonna stay? I said, yes, I'm gonna stay with my coach. Yes,
Amazing.
I wasn't even thinking, but they said, no, she's not, doesn't understand what she's saying. She's coming
She
without.
doesn't understand. What are you talking about? She
Yes, but
understands.
that's how I was in love and sport, It just, I don't know if many kids now can say it.
I know. No.
Maybe my kid will say it, oh mom, go, I'm gonna stay with my coach. I will be happy,
Wow.
if
Yeah.
my kid would say this, I would be happy because he got interested in something so deeply. He obsessed with the sport, and I would knew that he's gonna really get something in future if he's like this. I would be happy.
Yeah. It's it's amazing that your family trusted a 9-year-old. You know what I'm trying to say? It's a big call to trust a 9-year, and your dad to then give up the government housing that's paid for. He's worked hard towards
Mhm.
to trust it with a 9-year-old. I mean, he must be a great dad. It must be a great.
Great,
It must be
the
the
best.
best dad, eh? He must be the
The
best.
best.
Yeah, yeah.
This is now being a parent. I'm really like, I don't know how they did it. I don't know. They did amazing job with both of us, my sister and myself, and they sacrifice a lot for us.
Mm.
You know, I know we lived so far from places where I train, and still my mom after job, she took me and bring to the gymnastics and waiting for me all this time, and right now parents doesn't want to go with their kids
No.
and waiting until they done with
Mm.
gymnastics or boxing, whatever they do. They don't want much sacrifice. But yes, I'm very thankful. I have the best parents, and I've seen them going through so many challenges, and that's probably this positivity, I don't know, attitude
Yeah.
comes from my dad, because we had so many difficult situation, and my dad never showed it to us. He was like, it's okay, let's have some dinner, let's have fun. Yes, but we knew that something going on, and he never show us, and it always was turned into celebration, something,
What's his name?
Slava.
Slava. And
Slava,
what's your mum's
yes.
name? What's your mum's name?
Galia.
Slava and Galia. Yeah. All
Yes,
right. That's
yes,
wonderful.
you said it perfect.
Oh well, because I've got some European in me. So 2000. So okay. So obviously you went to university as well. You studied at university. I think people should know that. Do you want to tell us what you studied, and also because also you were a specialist in physical training and sports during your university
Yes,
degree, and also you organized your own ballet.
yes. I
Yeah.
also work as choreographer, and I studied and teach kids and adults in musical school of Tchaikovsky.
Yeah.
So, and that's how, because my specialist, how to say,
Say it the way
my
you want to.
profession,
Your
my
profession.
my profession, yes, is choreographer as well. So that's why, I just love doing it, and organized my ballet, and we perform a lot. And I organized a lot of shows in my university as well. It's just something in me. Yeah, but when I start doing fitness, of course, it was easier because I create on my own for
Yes.
myself.
Yes.
I do what I want. I don't need to, explaining someone why you're doing it. So, and yes, and I create so many performances for now for fitness girls, top fitness girls, and you can see it on my website.
Yeah.
There is a list who I work with. I just really enjoying it, Even they competing against each other, I said, don't worry, you are total different. Your performance is for you, and this is for you because you're total different. It's not like, I'm doing routines all the same for everyone.
Not the same template.
No. Yeah, I'm enjoying finding in people something, what they can share with audience, who they are, and it's just I love it.
Sounds amazing. So in 2002, the first gym opened in Kaliningrad.
Yes.
And a friend suggested that you go work as a fitness and aerobics instructor because you were told you had a good body structure for bodybuilding, and you took their advice. Tell us about that.
I hated muscles before I started doing fitness. It's just something like I was not attracted at all. Like I didn't like it. But I always had muscular body myself, and again, my dad said, listen, this is beautiful. You should accept it. You have amazing body. And I was like, being a gymnast, I hated it. I wrapped myself so my muscles wouldn't grow, like I did everything. But, back then coaches couldn't explain us that this is genetic. Even if you will not eating anything, because I was not eating anything, nothing, just because my muscles react so much on food, on anything, on any food. But I'm surprised that our coaches didn't know it and didn't explain me that it's genetic. So I was fighting muscles all my gymnastics career, and then I give up. I said, okay,
I have muscles.
Yes, I have muscles. I'm different. Okay, why I shouldn't use it as a gift, And I start lifting weights, and my body responds so well. So yes, I start doing fitness.
I noticed that. And then I think you were in 2005, 2006, you were awarded the title of Best Non-Olympic Sportswoman of the Year in Kaliningrad region.
Yes.
And while winning fitness competitions on the international stage in like Europe, World Championships, finally earning your IFBB Pro Card to compete in the 2007 Olympia.
Yes, that was amazing. I remember my very first show in United States as a pro, and there was, you can't believe, there was 40 girls, I think, 40. A lot of fitness girls. That's how fitness was popular. Can you imagine? A lot. And everyone in fitness was two routine rounds, two performance rounds, one short routine and long routine. And every girl did short routine and long routine. And I remember I got 16th place. I think it was 16 or 14th place, but I got best performance award from everyone. I was like, I didn't even hear my name because English wasn't my first language. I had zero. It was so bad. So, but someone like Oksana, you got best performance award. Go on stage. So it was really surprised, but it gave me hope. Like, wow, audience like my routine. And from first show, I got sponsorship who supported me because they like my routine again. But judges recommend me to do another show right away. And I did it. And that was my first qualification, Olympia qualification. I got third place. And back then, 3 places. First places qualify for Olympia. And it was the best moment in my life. I remember they called my name. I couldn't believe. And I think there was pictures from the stage. Like I was standing and all girls congrats me. It was shock because first year as a pro and I got qualified for Olympia. It was amazing. Oh, by the way, that was this performance which you saw with the letter. Probably you saw this
It was
routine
you
on.
were wearing a dress, a black dress, and you were holding, I think, a
Yes,
piece of paper.
piece of paper. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
wow. I think I
yes.
wrote something here. I don't know what I wrote. I wrote,
Yeah, that
yeah,
was this performance, and the judges like it so much, you know.
it was beautiful.
Even it was absolutely different. It wasn't like energizing, you
No,
know, routine. It was most performance. But there was, of course, some strength movements. I just, you know, I always wanted judges and audience to watch my routine and just enjoy
the
this
theatrics, the
performance. Yes, and
performance.
no, not looking at this movement, because in when I work with girls, fitness girls, I always trying to explain them music, your moves, transitions, and prop. If you have any prop, it's got to be one piece all together. It can't be separate.
No.
Music one thing, you doing another thing, you know. Prop is you brought prop on stage and it's somewhere on stage and you're not using it, so it's got to be all together so audience will enjoy the whole process, the whole performance. So, and sometimes, like, I remember people said, was it 2 minutes? It looks like it was so fast.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
no, it's 2 minutes.
It's 2 minutes.
To me, 2 minutes, yes. But sometimes I don't know if you saw, sometimes you watch fitness routine and it's like never stops. It feels like it goes for forever. You know, it's because no connection between all these important ingredients to be all together, and it's take a lot of work and thoughts, you know, to make it. Mhm.
I think it's no, I was going to say I think sometimes people are trying to find the wow moment rather than making the whole moment flow.
Mhm.
They're just trying to surprise you with something like a big handstand or a big flip, but it should be everything. It should be the whole
Yes.
routine, like you said, instead of a moment. But you posted 6 days ago one of my favorite Mr. Olympia year, the Joker.
Joker year, yeah.
Wow, that was amazing. Like just so strong and feminine. And what was the smoke? Come on, you can't take cigarettes on stage, can you?
No, of
I
course not.
know,
Of
I know.
course it
But you're
was
Russian. You
acting.
can. You can take a cigar. You're Russian. You're allowed to do what you want.
Yes. Well, yes, it was acting. Obviously, I can't because it's a lot of endurance.
Of course, of course, of course.
Yes, it was acting cigarette, but I took a risk to bring it on stage. I thought like, oh my God, I don't know anyone who smoke on Olympia stage.
Yeah,
I want to do it first. I want
yeah,
to be first.
yeah. I saw that. That was amazing.
So yeah, and it's just this jockey routine. It was so much fun to work on it, you know, because I put from the movie, I took the most important parts, most meaningful parts in the movie, and put it all together in 2 minutes. It was very difficult,
Yeah.
but I did it, and you know, I was so happy. I was so happy I've done it. I've done this routine on Olympia stage. Yes, it was my dream come true.
What about the Michael Jackson one? That was amazing.
Michael Jack. Oh yes. It was, yeah, it was quite challenge, you know, because Michael Jackson is not about, it's mostly about attitude, Michael attitude. So you got to forget everything what you do and just become and feel like become him, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
It's an attitude, and you can't do some movements until you become him, like until you get into this feelings. So because I had one guy, he was helping me, I was asking, help me with this, and I was trying so hard, you
Yeah.
know, do all this, and he's like, hey, stop, relax less, you know.
That's right.
It's just, yeah, just relax and just get feelings about it. It's not about trying too hard,
Yeah.
no. It's just about attitude. And yeah, it was quite a challenge to work on this routine, but I didn't expect this reaction from audience. The audience was getting crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, Oksana, just don't get excited. Keep working, keep being in character, because I've heard like audience was like, wow,
Yeah.
especially at the last move, this lean forward. I was like, "Ooh."
I know. Oh, well,
I,
I saw you did it with your son a few days or
oh,
I saw
yes,
you did it in the
yes.
gym and you even did a little move with him. I loved it.
Yes. Yeah, it was so much fun. I've got a lot of compliments working on this routine at the gym, and people will sometimes upload at the end, just random people. So I knew it's gonna be something interesting, but again, you don't know what feedbacks you're gonna get. So just trust the process, trust yourself, and I was trusting that I can do it, and without any doubts. Like without any doubts, just go for it and be him, be it, and enjoy it. So, and I was like, wow,
What
wow.
about the warrior woman too? I know your child's probably going to want to see you very shortly, and probably got to feed the child soon. So we understand that. So a few more questions, and then I will let you go. But
Sure.
yeah, what about the warrior woman? Wow, that was amazing too. For a moment, I thought it was Wonder Woman. Oh, is she doing Wonder Woman? But it was amazing.
Wonder Woman. Yes. Sometimes on social media, my fans always called me, "Oh, Wonder Woman, you are Wonder Woman, you are
Yeah,
Wonder Woman,"
yeah.
all these years. And I'm like, I haven't done Wonder Woman. Why? I should accept this advice from my fans and just do something that they want to see, because what we're doing on stage, I think we're doing it for fans, for audience.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'm not listening Michael Jackson music all the time. Like, I listen different music, classic, rock, different music. But this music, our audience, bodybuilding audience, may not like. So of course, when you creating something, you have to think about audience, what audience may like. Michael Jackson is very popular, and he's icon. If you decide to take his music, you have to do great job,
Of
so
course.
Michael will be proud of you.
Yeah, yeah, of
Because you
course.
can just took someone music and be like not doing enough for
Yeah,
this. So Wonder Woman was something that audience wanted, and I was just trying to make it like work with my prop and do some interesting stuff. It was fun. I really love this routine. I really love it. Was aggressive,
oh,
like
nice.
really.
I, just have you got a pen, Chris? I think we have a question someone asked, and is that the only question we have, Chris, at the moment? Hey guys, as I chow down on macro foods, your true source of macro and micronutrients, I'm chowing down on teriyaki chicken. 7 grams of carbs, 50 grams of protein, and only 334 calories. You got no excuse to not get your meals in, and I'm a true advocate for about 5 meals a day. I always get my meals in, and to make sure you get your meals in, you go to macrofoods.com.au and order now. Use code MTP10 to get 10% off. macrofoods.com.au, use code MTP10 to get 10% off. Go get yours now. I need to ask you, how do you get yourself strong to do a gymnastic routine, but then get in a bikini and have high heels on? How does that work? How do you balance the two? Because there's a certain fatigue, but also a certain strength you need. You need an element of fullness, but you've got to
Yeah.
be. So, how do you balance that? I wonder, you fitness girls have a real challenge on your hands.
This makes our sport, our fitness division extraordinary
Yeah.
because we combine something that can't be together.
It's very hard to be
We
together.
bring in, yes, it's very impossible, but uh it's just time to find out, to figure out. You work with your body, you experiment, you see, because for fitness routine, you need water, you need energy, you
Yeah.
need everything, and prejudging is when you depleted and when you trying to
Yeah.
deliver this amazing clean
I
body.
know.
Yes, but
Conditioned.
yes. I never cut water for prejudging at all. Yes, I cut it, but it's not like completely. It's just a little, so my body will looks fuller a little. We just every girl has their own tactic. So and. I remember my first show, I did so much focus on my body, to look leaner because it's first show and I want to, impress audience with my body, with my great shape. And at the evening, I couldn't do my fitness routine. My legs just stop working. It's just like, numb. They
Yeah.
like numb. I said, okay, no more.
Yeah. Yeah.
No more. It's just experience. With experience, you're trying to find the right way to work on routine, to do routine. And sometimes I work with many girls and I see how coaches, they have coach for physique and coach for fitness routine. And that's never can work because coach for physique, he wants you to be super
Oh,
shredded,
yeah.
on stage. But then after that, they texting me. I'm like, I can't do anything. I can't do fitness routine. I don't feel. I'm like, because they have to work together. You are fitness. You are not bodybuilder.
I know. I don't know how you girls
Remember,
do it. I don't know how they
you,
do it. That's one of the hardest things.
yeah, yeah, yeah. There is no like perfect coach. I think there's no one probably coach like who trains fitness like boss,
Yeah.
trying to find balance because it is different. And I still can see how girls struggle from it, how to balance both. But yeah, I found my way, and it works fine with me. I felt always great on routine because I wanted on during performance, I wanted see audience, I wanted feel myself like I want to remember every single moment,
That's good
not just like
advice.
coming and be blackout.
No, I think
So
that's good advice, but I think as well that's something you offer that many don't, which is being able to do both the bodybuilding and the fitness part and bring it together.
yes, yeah,
So,
thank you.
no, you do it. I'm sure you're still doing it for your athletes today. All right. So, one question was from Sally Ann 86, Sally underscore Ann underscore 86. She said,
Mhm.
um, such an inspiring athlete, her artistry and her strength legit on stage. You showed incredible. You show incredible freedom off the stage. What is something you still struggle to let go of from that time? Like, what do you struggle to let go of? She said.
Let go like now or
Well, maybe the fact that you
like
can't be on stage anymore. What do you struggle not to be able to not have to be on stage and be that performer still all that period that you did?
I well, I think my time is still not come. I
Oh,
think
time not done. Yep, go on.
I'm not done. Yes, my head is creative, always so creative. So I'm sure if not me, my athletes will bring,
Okay.
something interesting. And now at the Olympia, I have two athletes who's going to perform routine that I created, and I'm very excited, But myself, oh, trust me, I love perform. If not on stage, then you'll see me in acting for sure, because I've done so many projects, which they will come up maybe next year.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm not stopping. If I understand right
Yeah, I
this
think so.
question. Hmm.
To feed her creativeness. I got it. Her creativeness. Okay.
And also we shouldn't think that we let something go. We step in future. We step in something different, and something maybe bigger in your life. I don't know. Maybe my son will become the best athlete. I don't know. So we shouldn't call it we let it go. No, it's all these titles. They're all with me, and all this in my memory, in my heart. And yeah, just we're going into future. We're going in something.
I love that thought. Yeah, you can, like you said, never don't think you let something go. Something else will come,
Yes,
and I
right.
like that. I like
You
that.
said
I think I said it well.
you said
For
it
you, for
perfect.
you, for you. I said it well for you.
Thank you.
Um, well, look, let's. I'm just gonna come towards the end now for you. You said one of your words before we go over the body, because we're going to talk a little bit about the body for the finish. You said,
Hmm.
"I love to compete against the best athletes in the world, and I hope through my hard work to leave a lasting impression of the professional fitness world and be an inspiration for future fitness competitors. I don't consider myself the best of the best. I am always focused on my goals to improve and be a champion." Tell us about it.
Yeah. I just wanted to leave track after myself and something in memories of people, my routines, or, that's so just, it's not best of the best. We are all the best. We are all girls who qualify for Olympia. We are all the best. And these girls I always admire, I compete against, we all different.
Yeah.
So, but just that's why I told you at the beginning, performance was, I think, something that inspired me to move forward, to create something again, something new, something that will leave track after myself, and people will remember me by these routines, because body it's fitness. It's not bodybuilding where you have no limits, just to do something. It's fitness. We still have to perform. When you're so big and heavy, you can't perform, you can't do gymnastics. So we have to, like I told you, have find balance,
Yeah.
this balance, to build the body that allow you to perform. And I remember 2017, I was very heavy, and my muscles was, I think I was bigger than ever in 2017. I thought I was bigger
Yeah.
than ever. And I said, no more muscles, because I can't do stretch. I can't do my movements that I love. I lost my, uh, you know, mm, elegance.
Yeah.
So I'm like, no more. But 2023, when I won Olympia, and 2024, I was way bigger than 2020, 2017 by muscle side. And yes, two injuries. It cost me two injuries, but I still perform this Wonder Woman and Joker. Yes.
Wow.
So just, mhm,
S-
mhm.
Sometimes you have to compete even with injury, don't you?
Yes, and that was amazing challenge
Yeah.
for me. I got two injuries, and every movements. I know it's not supposed to be that way, but I'm a professional, so I always said myself, "You can do it." And when you jumping, you have to think, okay, you have to land on this slack this way a little bit, so your knee will be safe. This is crazy, but we can make it work. I was just find a way to practice and work out. without any shoes. But my doctor said, you can't, after injury my knee, he said, you can no longer compete. Forget about it. Find some job at the office, and that's it. I said, no
No chance,
way,
man.
no way, yes. And next year I was already on stage and competing.
Yeah, like they say in show business, the show goes on. No matter what, the show goes on. So, okay, so like I said, 5 times Miss Fitness Olympia, 10 times Arnold Classic champion. You must be very proud of yourself. What are you doing right now besides what's next for you? What's happening now?
I have two shows upcoming in Russia, two regional and one Olympia qualifier with classic physique and bikini.
Wow, good. Yep.
Yes, so, and we're going to travel to Russia and meet, my son gonna finally meet his grandfather and grandmother, his
Nice.
family. Yeah, we are so excited about it. Yes, and I'm in one big project which it's gonna be in 2000 next year. It's gonna be, I can talk about it in 2000 next year. So now it's just confidential. But yes, I'm excited, and the most important part is work on with my baby and on transforming my body, get my body back. Maybe, I don't know. It's gonna be obviously another body, another Oksana,
Yeah.
but it's just exciting. Yes.
Oh, sounds wonderful. Okay, let's go over the body. Okay, we're finishing up now. So the body is, I'm going to say a body part, and you just have to say an exercise, sets and reps. I'll give you an example. I'm going to start with traps. You don't have to train traps, but maybe I say shrugs and 2 sets of 15, something like that. So
Oh,
all
okay.
right. So you ready? So traps. Do you train traps? How would they train traps?
I don't trade trust.
Okay, no problem. Next one is delts, side delts.
I should say exercise,
Yeah,
right?
what's the exercise?
Raises with dumbbells,
Sets and reps.
4 sets by 15 reps.
Okay. Front delts.
Front delts,
Raises.
front raises, and it's usually 4 sets by 15 reps.
Okay.
I always call one rep is like warming up rep,
Okay.
warm up. So
Rear delts.
real delts, the same.
Yeah.
I do it in machine.
Yep.
4 sets, 15 reps.
Okay. Back.
12, 15.
12, 15. Back.
Horizontal pull, and it's about 5 sets. 5 sets, 12, 15.
Okay.
12, 15.
If you struggle to find it in English, you can tell me in Russian. I'll try to understand.
Горизонтальная тяга.
All right. Chest.
For dumbbells.
Yep.
Gym с гантелями, and definitely pull-ups after, because I'm fitness.
Yep. Is that for
Do you
chest? For
understand?
chest?
Yes.
I didn't
yes.
understand nothing. No, did you say it in
Yes.
Russian? Did you say it in
Yes.
Russian? See?
I said in Russian.
So no,
Yes.
no worries. Chris will translate it underneath for us. But
Yeah, dumbbells
press.
pull, and yes, dumbbell press, and always after that I do push-ups,
Okay.
just because I'm fitness. So
I love it.
3 sets.
Is that
by-
3? You mean 3?
Oh, sorry, 3 sets by 12, 15 reps.
Okay, okay. Bicep.
Dumbbells.
Dumbbell
The
curls.
same, using with dumbbells curls, with 3 sets by 15 reps.
Okay. Tricep.
French, французский жим,
Yeah.
французский жим,
Tricep pull downs.
pull downs, and французский
Don't
how
worry.
to say.
I'm not going to translate. Don't worry about it translating in English. That's perfect. How many sets and reps?
Yes. Mm, about 3 sets by 12, 15
Okay.
reps.
Abs, abs.
Crunches, regular crunches, nothing, nothing fashion. Just, yeah, crunches on the
Like,
bench,
yep,
leg raises
yep. How many
on
sets,
low
reps?
floor.
How many sets, reps?
Sometimes two, free,
Okay.
no more. Two free, but every workout.
How many?
15.
15. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Quads?
Quads?
Quads.
Oh, definitely. Uh, приседания со штангой.
Okay.
It's easier.
Is that squats?
Yes,
There you go.
definitely
See?
squat, definitely deadlift, not quads, but yeah. So
Sets, reps?
4 sets by 12, 15 reps.
Okay.
Sometimes 10, 15.
Okay. So hamstring, maybe deadlifts a hamstring, huh?
Deadlift, definitely. Yes. And it's about 4 sets by 10, 15 reps.
Okay.
Depends.
Okay.
Depends.
Glutes?
Glutes, it's squat.
Squat, yeah.
I don't do anything like specific for the glutes. It's usually squat and deadlift and lunges as well.
Okay. I'm assuming it's the same sets and reps, so I won't repeat that for you.
Yes.
What about
Yes.
calves? Calves?
Never train calves.
Okay. Then you don't train the tibialis either, which is the front.
Yes, no, it's because I do a lot of acrobatic workouts, so we don't really
They grow anyway.
yeah, this workout is enough for this part of
Okay.
body.
Time
Yeah.
to promote yourself. Where can we find you?
You can find me on my Instagram, Oksana Grishina. Also, my website, oksanagrishina.com. It's very simple. So, if you have any questions, guys, I'm always happy to answer and help you to reach your goal if you really have a real goal.
Wonderful, wonderful. What can I say? Oksana Grishina. Oksana?
No. Okay. Say okay.
Okay.
Okay. Oksana.
Oksana
Correct.
Grishina.
Grishina.
Grishina. All right, we finally got
Yeah.
it right. We finally got it right. I want to say thank you so much for coming on the podcast. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, guys. It was wonderful to be here, and thank you for having me. And I wish best of luck to all your viewers and your audience. So you are doing amazing job. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hey guys, another podcast done with another wonderful guest. They're all greats, no matter who they are. So, to continue what we're doing and to keep supporting you and bringing the very best, if you could subscribe, hit the notification bell, press like, it only helps us to grow this channel even further. We really appreciate the support, and to go and find more all around the world. Bring them here to Muscle Talks podcast and share real, raw, and honest conversation around a sport we love, bodybuilding. Please subscribe. Thank you for watching this podcast. Thank you for watching all podcasts. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. So subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, and continue watching us here on YouTube or listening to us here on Spotify.